Las Fierbinți, in its episode Impozitul, Partea presents a vivid portrayal of rural life with an intricate balance of humor, social commentary, and human psychology. From the very first scene, the series establishes the satirical lens through which it observes the daily struggles and interactions of villagers. The plot revolves around the arrival of a tax inspector in Fierbinți, which immediately triggers a series of chaotic yet humorous events. The narrative begins with Gianni, a central character whose mischievous intelligence defines much of the series, devising strategies to cope with the arrival of authority while simultaneously trying to maintain the social equilibrium of the village. His interactions with Bebe and Titi are layered with subtle comedy, revealing not just their personalities, but also the dynamics of friendship and hierarchy within the community. The scenes where Gianni mimics exaggerated bureaucratic gestures provide both humor and a critique of institutional rigidity. As he gestures and performs theatrics, the children watch and imitate him, highlighting the permeability between generations and the informal transmission of cultural norms and humor. Mitica's subplot, involving his runaway cow, interweaves seamlessly with the main narrative, offering physical comedy while also symbolizing the unpredictability of rural life. Liana and other women of the village serve as the voice of reason and pragmatism, balancing the playful chaos orchestrated by Gianni with practical considerations, which adds depth to the narrative by showcasing the coexistence of humor and responsibility. Inspectorul, the tax inspector, functions both as a literal authority figure and a narrative device to reveal the villagers' creativity and improvisation skills. His observations, documented in his notebook, underscore the contrast between bureaucratic formality and human spontaneity. The way he attempts to maintain control over the village while being subtly entertained by its antics encapsulates the series' ability to combine comedy with social reflection. The episode's pacing alternates between the rapid improvisation of the villagers and the measured scrutiny of the inspector, creating a dynamic rhythm that keeps the audience engaged. Each comedic scene is meticulously structured, allowing moments of tension to build before releasing them through humorous resolutions. The improvisational dialogues between characters are punctuated by situational comedy, physical humor, and clever wordplay, which collectively contribute to the authenticity of village life. The cinematography, though simple, is effective in capturing the expansive rural landscape while also focusing intimately on character expressions, which amplifies both comedic and dramatic effects. The use of wide shots to show the villagers in collective action contrasts with close-ups that reveal personal reactions, thereby enhancing the emotional and narrative texture. One of the key thematic strands in Impozitul, Partea, is the negotiation between individual cunning and collective responsibility. Gianni's clever tactics are emblematic of the villagers' resilience, yet the episode continuously emphasizes communal bonds, as seen in the moments when the villagers collectively support or advise one another. The humor does not detract from the ethical undertones of the story. Instead, it highlights the creative ways humans navigate obligations, rules, and social expectations. There are also subtle references to cultural practices, norms, and values, woven naturally into the dialogues and actions, which enrich the viewer's understanding of rural Romanian life. The episode also invites reflection on authority, accountability, and the role of humor as a coping mechanism, making it not only entertaining but intellectually engaging. The blending of slapstick elements with intelligent social observation demonstrates the writer's skill in crafting narratives that appeal to multiple layers of audience perception. The conclusion of the episode ties together the chaotic events with a sense of continuity rather than finality, suggesting that life in Fierbinți is an ongoing negotiation between order and disorder, tradition and innovation, humor and responsibility. Through meticulous scene construction, nuanced character development, and a sophisticated balance of comedy and critique, Impozitul, Partea serves as both an entertaining story and a subtle exploration of human social behavior. The audience is left with an impression of a community that, despite its imperfections, thrives on creativity, wit, and solidarity, making the series a remarkable study in comedic storytelling that resonates beyond its immediate cultural context. The episode exemplifies how comedy can illuminate social truths, and the charm of Fierbinți lies in its ability to present familiar human experiences in a humorous yet insightful light. Overall, Impozitul, Partea captures the essence of rural life, the ingenuity of its inhabitants, and the universal challenges of dealing with authority, making it a compelling narrative that combines humor, character study, and social commentary in a seamless, engaging way.